It jumped off. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. I would have never known. It should come on. It might take a minute or two to get there, but it should come on. I can send you a link too to the Bears channel. I can send you a link to the Bears channel that I made too. I don't know if you guys got that. I made a Bears channel. What's your number, sir?
906-630-0063.
But it should come back on YouTube as well. You can text. I just texted you that. You can text that to everybody too.
Is that a free link?
Hello, this is Scott.
Sending you a link.
Yes, I was aware. And were you watching on YouTube or were you watching on the Bears channel? Yes, I was not aware of what the events here told me. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure why it jumped off. But you can also go to the Bears channel that we have on our website. But the YouTube one should also be coming right back on any second. Please forgive me. I'm sorry about that. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, tell them I'm very sorry, please. Thank you so much. He's a great player. I love these. These are my favorite games. They're so physical. I love these games. I really do. I really do. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm sorry. All right, you too. Shouldn't be. That should not be at all.
And if you click it, it says you have to subscribe.
Let me look right now. That should not be the case. YouTube should be back up though too. Shouldn't be. I don't know why. I'm clicking on the same link I sent you. I don't see that. You sure? Is she going to the Bears channel? YouTube should be back up though. And you're not bugging me, you're helping me, thank you. I'm sorry for this, it's an inconvenience. Yeah, the YouTube's back on. Yeah, I'm looking at the YouTube right now. That's back on. But the website from where the link that I'm looking at, the same link is not doing that, but the YouTube is back on though. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why
why it says that. Because I'm clicking on the same link. I'm not getting... Yeah, don't worry about the link if that's what's coming up for. I don't know why it says that. It shouldn't say that. I'm not seeing that on my end, but the YouTube's up and running. Strange. Yeah, good. No, it is. I could see it. That's weird on the link, though, but I'll look into it. But thank you for letting me know, because I would have no way of knowing. Yeah, it should.
What do they click to get?
If you scroll down, the game should be there. Sometimes on Androids it doesn't come on as well as it does.
I checked on a TV and an Android right before I left my house.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, it popped off.
I checked 2 times. Maybe it wasn't up quite yet.
No, it popped off in the middle of the broadcast.
Yeah.
He let me know. So
It was as they were shooting. I was like, oh.
I'm sorry.
No, it happens.
Yeah, I'll get the answer on the website, but the YouTube is back up though. So thank you guys for letting me know. I appreciate it. Oh my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And we apologize. We are back up on YouTube. We're back up on Facebook. Boy, oh boy, we got kicked off there by the powers that be. Well, actually, it was operator error. We're all friends here, ladies and gentlemen, and we, on the Solu Broadcasting Network, we always promise to not tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But we do promise to at least never ever lie to you, so it was definitely my mistake when I uploaded the game, so that's why it got kicked off. But it's back on and everything's ready to go. We're good to go here. And so are the Goats as they come back out to the ice with a 3.5-minute major power play. That's a nice way to start the period. If you're a Goat fan at home, if you're a Bears fan, then, well, got to hope that they kill off this penalty here. Not going to be easy. A tough task here. The major came at the end of the first period to the Captain Gallagher. So 3.5 minutes left to go here on the major penalty here to Gallagher. So a big kill for the Bears and a big opportunity for the Goats, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home. All right, the second period is just about ready to get underway here at the Dayton Arena in New London, Connecticut. Out there is Rizzo and McGill and Linzo and Getman. The 4 Bears on the ice here. And, of course, the netminder. We're not going to forget the netminder, Mr. Stone Grant. A lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, the goaltender's got to be your best penalty killer. Oh, we'll see now how busy Grant's going to be in the next 3.5 minutes. Which I guess is about 210 seconds. Does that sound right? I don't know. Mike Emmerich does that stuff. That's way too much math for me. Ferro now behind his own net as the Goats look to get set up here on the major power play. Down the right wing where the head of scene, that's Drevich. Drevich stepping to the outside, sending it hard around, going to get it there. Seppenwolf lost the handle on it, back out to center. Anthony Previtt, sending it over to Ferro. Ferro, nice puck movement there by the Goats as they come across the blue line, trying to get in on Linzo. Chopped out and sent all the way down. Nice play there by Rizzo. Right inside the waffle there. Oh, that could cause a little bit of trouble. That's why you always put the pad behind the stick, the waffle behind the stick, the glove behind the stick. You always want to have multiple ways there just in case something goes wrong. That landed right in between where the waffle and the stick meet. On the netminder, Leno there. Leno clearly saying to the relax, Mr. Broadcaster. I had it all along. Making a mountain of a molehill here. Yeah, he might be right. Who knows? Intercepted now. That's Coughlin in the neutral zone, sending it back in. Giving chase there is O'Leary. O'Leary cautiously on the forecheck there, trying to hit the home run ball. They do connect, but not much going on there. Seppenwolf trying to get over the blue line. Taken away there by Linzo. Kept in at the blue line. Big play there to keep it in there by Seppenwolf. Lost the handle on it now. Poured down by the Bears. They sent it out to center. Sent all the way down. Giving chase there. On the forecheck is O'Leary. O'Leary hounding there to the netminder. LaRue having a little bit of trouble with it. Leno. Oh, he fought off the forecheck there of O'Leary, but O'Leary lost his wand now, so now it's a 1.5-man advantage here for the Goats. Oh, hard to play defense without a wand. Walking in now, pulling the trigger. That doesn't get through. Benito tried to get it back out in front, and it does not get out. That's a huge keep there by Tarasonian because that prevents O'Leary from going to the bench to go get a wand. Back to Tarasonian now. Tarasonian letting the wrist shot go. The Bears need a whistle here. They need the goaltender to somehow cover it. O'Leary can't get it out. He still doesn't have a stick. Previtt trying to go backdoor, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Grant. And there'll be no further play. And now O'Leary slowly going down to get his wand from the netminder Leno. Leno doing a nice job there, handing it over to McGill. McGill passes it there to O'Leary. What a nice job of penalty killing there by number 13, William O'Leary. Caused all sorts of problems for the netminder Leno. But then it caused problems for the Bears down at the other end as they had a forward out there without a wand. So it was a 1.5-man advantage there for the Goats. On this, what is already a major power play with 1:40 left to go on it, they win the faceoff. Tratriosian trying to get it down low, couldn't do so. Behind the net it goes now, there's Bonito. Bonito sending it out to the dot there, can't get it back now. Bonito walking in down low, poke checked away there, beautifully timed poke check there. That was Carmen with a nice poke check, and it bounces out to center. 1:20 left to go on the major penalty to Gallagher. Behind the net there, a little bit of WWF going on there. Looked like a arm lock there. Oh boy, Paul Wondorf, Mr. Wonderful, would be really pleased with that move right there. Behind the net now, side of the net, excuse me. Coming away with it are the Goats. Through the neutral zone, Tatriosian. Tatriosian over the blue line. Stepping to the outside, Tatriosian getting down low, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Grant, and it's sent all the way down. 50 seconds remaining here in the major penalty to Gallagher. Oh, this would be quite uplifting for the Bears here if they can kill off what was not only a 2-man advantage for 45 seconds, but also a major. Now, I don't want to spike the ball at the 10-yard line like my good friend used to say. Oh, I miss him so much weekdays at noon, ladies and gentlemen. But just 30 seconds left to go here on the major power play for the Goats. Bears about 1 or 2 clears away here from knocking this off. Linzo read that like a fine piece of literature and sends it all the way down. 15 seconds left to go here on the major penalty to Gallagher. He's ready to come out of the box. He's like a caged animal ready to come out of the box. Look at him ready to leap out. Over the blue line now, walking in, Steppenwolf couldn't get the shot off. Now he gets it back into the slot. Had a man coming late now. Chance here for the Goats. Lost his footing, sent hard around by Lizzo all the way out, and that's going to do it. As Gallagher has already come out of the box. There he is. The major penalty killed off by the Bears. A huge penalty kill by the Bears there. Like I said, they were shorthanded. 2 men for over 40 seconds, and then it was a major interrupted by the intermission. And now let's see what the call is. Is Gallagher going to be called again? I don't think so. I think this one's going to be against the Goats. I think Josh Alasso, is going to be getting the call here. I think it's going to be tripping. Yes, we see the ref giving the internationally recognized sign for tripping. So tripping is the call now against the Goats. No, it's number 19. That's Lahane, excuse me. No. Yes, it is. Lahane headed to the sin bin. I apologize. So 2 minutes now. So now to the power play go the Bears. How about that? They just spent the last 5 minutes shorthanded. So if you're a fan of 5-on-5 hockey, we haven't seen it in a while, but the Bears more than happy to be on the power play after being shorthanded for 5 minutes straight. Rizzo to Linzo. Linzo, nice move right up the gut, letting the shot go. Leno, top of his crease there. What a nice move at the blue line there by Linzo. Quick little shifty move. Got himself open right up the gut, let the shot go. Top of the crease, confident though, TJ Leno. Both of these goaltenders have been sharp here today. Cleared but not out, kept in by Rizzo. Rizzo sending it along the boards. Oh, dropping it back there was Getman, but Rizzo had vacated the spot. Linzo giving chase. Linzo hounded there by Drevich. Linzo circling the wagons, bouncing puck there to deal with. Nice play by Drevich to chop it back. Rizzo collecting the puck for Gallagher. Gallagher leaving it there for Linzo. Linzo over the blue line, letting the shot go. That went off the mask of the goalkeeper, the side of the mask there. Well, Leno had to fight that one off. Along the boards now, sending it down low. That's Jacobson. Leaving it there for Rizzo. Rizzo at the dot. Rizzo trying to go backdoor for Gallagher, just out of his reach. Gallagher getting it down low. Now Gallagher along the board, still with it. Gallagher spinning away. Nice check there by Previtt to get a chunk of Gallagher. Coming over to help out there. There's Jacobson. Jacobson getting it down low. Here's a chance now off the boards. Oh, Gallagher getting to the rebound. Oh, got behind the goaltender, but he rang the dinner bell there. But no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. Oh, my goodness, what do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? I keep telling her, Mama, these days, these kids with TikTok They need instant gratification. You can't put the broccoli and the liver and onions out. You got to put out dessert first. Oh, Gallagher turned and wheeled and put it right off. And it looked like it was the inside of the post, too, and it landed right on the goal line and then trickled away. So the Bears coming just that close to getting their first lead of the day here. As the netminder leaves it there for Sullivan. Sullivan behind his own net. 30 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Here comes McGill. McGill's got those jets. The defenseman slipped down. McGill with an opportunity now at the goal line. McGill behind the net. McGill looking. McGill head on a swivel. McGill faked the back pass there. Or drop pass, as some people call it. McGill now got it down low. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Didn't get a lot on it, but deflected right in front there on the netminder. That time it was by Jack Coughlin. Getting the shot off there was Sullivan. Went off the heel of his stick. It ended up being actually very effective. Sometimes, a changeup from the blue line can be more dangerous for a goaltender than a 100-mile-an-hour slap shot. You're expecting that. And when the puck comes in and wobbling and not the way you're expecting it, can cause a lot of problems there. Quick wrist shot there by Linzo doesn't get through. And a good penalty kill for the Goats. Now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey, but the Goats a little bit sloppy on the change there. Took an extra 5 seconds to get somebody off the bench, so a little bit extra power play time there for the Bears, but no harm, no fouls. A little bit of mucking going on in the corner. Linzo sending the young lad flying. He's looking up at the official saying, how much can one man take? And the ref saying, I told you, Tom Brady's kicking off soon, so. Taratosian looking at the official still. Gallagher back for Linzo. Linzo winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer. Oh, that just missed on the glove side. Rizzo pinching in now. The Bears applying all sorts of pressure here in the second stanza. And the benches are further away, so the Goats, no chance to get any fresh legs out there. Bears could get some fresh legs. A little bit of pushing and shoving in the corner here. I think the Bears are going to get a penalty, though. Sent away now, a 2-on-1 developing for the Goats as they chip it ahead. That's Zong with the puck. Zong letting the shot go. Went off the skates of Rizzo. Into the corner it goes now. The Bears haven't touched it yet, though, huh? Now they do. So with 13 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here in the second stanza, ladies and gentlemen, 1-1 is your score. The Goats are headed right back to the power play. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of 5-on-5 hockey, you may be tuned into the wrong affair here today. My goodness. A 1-1 is the score. 13:08 left to go now, and the Goats head to the power play. The Goats started the period on a major power play. Then the Bears got a power play. Now the Goats are back on the power play. Yeah, 5-on-5 hockey, nowhere to be found here in the second stanza, and that does not please the broadcaster. I like to see the refs be a little bit more like linesmen, harness their inner Andy Van Hellemond a little bit more, and reject their inner Don Koharski. They don't need the donut. I do. I'll take a donut. Down the right wing now, carrying the puck in. That's Drevich. Drevich cutting to the outside. Drevich keeps the legs moving, protecting the puck. Drevich with it now. Drevich along the boards. Drevich now, right up the gut, winding, shooting! And that got through. I didn't think it was. And McGill was coming over to block the shot. Kept in there by Previtt. Previtt protecting the puck, sending it over Drevich. Quick shot, saved by the netminder Grant. And it bounces, but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Good job there by Ferro to keep the puck in. Sliding it over now to Drevich. Drevich back to the blue line. Nice give and go there. Little touch in front there. Dangerously, it went right past the goaltender. Out to the blue line. Dominic Ferro doing a nice job protecting the blue line and keeping it in. Here's a chance now. Slid all the way across. Letting the shot go. That just missed on the glove side. And all the way back out to center. Oh, the goaltender Grant Stone here. Or Stone Grant, I apologize. Clearly the best penalty killer that the Bears have right now. That's what a goaltender's got to do. That's part of his job. He knows that, so he knew what he was getting into when he came to the arena today. They're mucking, doing their homework along the boards. Back to the blue line. Little bit of give and go. Read nicely there by the stick of Coughlin, and he chips it out to center. That's a nice play by number 10. Tracking the puck down now, Pacheco. Sending it up the boards, carrying the puck out there. Down the right wing is Previtt. Previtt run into. Ran out of real estate, sent back out to center. That one leapt off the boards kind of weirdly there. As the Goats look to recover in their own zone. Nice turning on the edges there by Tatriosian. Tatriosian over the blue line. Tatriosian hounded from behind, laying the lumber into him there. That was Carmen, but Tatriosian got his legs settled there and got the best of it, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey now. As it's sent all the way down. by the Bears. 11:01 left to go here in the second period. 1-1 is your score. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for letting us know that we had a little trouble with our feed during the first stanza, so please forgive us. I'm glad that everybody let me know, though, to be honest with you, because I have no way of knowing while we're here. So very thankful, and if anything ever happens, please feel free to call, text, let me know. I want to make sure that it's as good as possible for everybody at home. So we apologize, and thank you so much. Into the corner now. Bears first on it there. Trying to get the puck out. They do get it out, but kept in at the blue line. Steered aside there by the netminder, Grant. In the corner now. First on it there is number 9. That's Zhang. Zhang working it over there. Zhang. That's a Zhang sandwich right there on Bear bread. They're mucking. They're doing their homework in the corner there. Bears come away with it. Back to the blue line. Hops over the stick there of the Olympio. The Olympio sending it back in, but it's a delayed offsides. Now they're back on sides. That's why I like delayed offsides. Keeps the game going. Here's Linzo now. Linzo down the left wing, faking the shot, stepping to the outside, going against the grain. Let the shot go, hit the post. Oh, now Linzo rang the dinner bell. Back the other way now, knocking it down at center ice, stepping to the outside. Big hit there. Getman laying the lumber into him there. He sends Steinberg flying. Out from behind their own net now, the Bears. Recovering the puck there is Getman. Along the boards, Bears trying to get it out. They do get it out to center. It's knocked back down and sent back in by the Goats. Tracking it down there is Andrew Rizzo. Rizzo sending it hard around. Bears trying to get the puck out now. Rizzo down the right wing, chasing it there. Cutting over to get the puck. There's Lahane. Nice job by the Goats, but they can't get it out to center. Kept in nicely at the blue line, but only temporarily there for a moment by Gorman. Hard around it goes now. Gorman in on the forecheck. Bouncing puck, and away come the Goats now. Through the neutral zone they come. Sending it hard around the netminder, Grant. Leaving it for his defenseman, Grant, saying, please don't pass it. If you go the length with it, I get an assist. The defenseman there not listening to his goaltender as Linzo sends it all the way down. 9:02 left to go here. In the second stanza, 1-1 is your score. Out to center, nice job there by Linzo. Linzo for Rizzo. Rizzo down the right wing. Oh, one of the Bears players there. I guess he just lost his footing. Back the other way now. Ignatiev down the right wing, letting the wrist shot go dangerously there. Steered aside by Grant. Chipped up to Linzo. Linzo trying to sidestep the check there. Nice job there by Tatriozzi, and if he doesn't get a piece of Linzo, he is all flying down the boards, down the wing there. Like 21 in red, really having a good game. In this broadcaster's humble opinion, I think he's got a C on his sweater, too. That would make sense. He does. Not sure if he's the only C out there. I really prefer teams to have one captain. There should be one captain, one voice in the huddle. McPherson now along the boards, carrying the puck in, leaning into it there. That was Mike Dodge with the netminder coming out and covering up the puck there, Grant. You see so many high school teams, especially today, with 2-3 captains. Just takes away from the specialness of it. There should be one captain. It's an honor to get to see, and that's it. Either the team votes on it or the coaching staff votes on it. Doesn't matter. However the team decides to do it, that's up to the team. But yeah, I see so many high school teams now. 2, 3, 4. One team had 4 captains there. I'm like, really? What's the point here? Just give everybody a C. Let's just get over it. Yeah. That's what you're going to do. Here's a quick shot there on the rebound by Drevich, and he went high. Here's Drevich again. Drevich along the boards. Drevich got it back to the blue line. Kept in there by Ferro. Ferro sliding it over Previtt. Previtt winding, shooting. Great angle there by the netminder, Grant, as it hit him right in the CGA on the logo there. Or is there an A there? I think there's like a subliminal A. Like, you know those Toyota logos? You know, it's got every letter of the Toyota in the logo there, and your brain's supposed to spell out Toyota. Well, I don't know. That doesn't work very well for guys like me who can't spell, but they sure sell a lot of cars, so I guess it's working on the general public. Kept in now. Steppenwolf getting it down low, right out of the reach of Previtt. Trying to get the puck out. The Coast Guard do get it away now. Here comes O'Leary. O'Leary down the left wing. Got a man cutting to the cooker. Tried to get it there. The real estate taken away by Ferro. Ferro's having a good game, too. Trying to get the puck out now. That's Zhang. Zhang does get it out to Steppenwolf. I always want to say Steppenwolf. Here's a quick shot there. Saved by Grant. Bouncing around dangerously. Still loose. Getting back to it. The rebound is Steppenwolf, and it goes over the crossbar. Kept in by Ferro. Ferro sending it down low. Trying to get a little bit of puck movement here. All the Goats Tatriosian keeping the puck in, number 21 in your scorecard, wearing Brent Sutter's old number. Behind the boards now, body sent flying there, getting right back to his feet, getting the quick shot off. They score! What an individual effort at the side of the net. Getting back to his feet and letting the shot go. Once again, Tim Drevich, his second goal of the afternoon here for the Goats. And they get the lead back with just under 7 minutes left to play here, ladies and gentlemen. In the second stanza, oh, what an effort there. Drevich was sent down, got right back up, let the tough angle shot go, and it happens so many times that the best of goaltenders, the shot gets lost in your feet and went off the inside of the skate and across the goal line. Oh, it happens to Patrick Waugh, it's happened to Grant Fuhr, it's even happened to the broadcaster on more than one occasion, I can assure you. And it's just a good shot by the forward. Of course, the goaltender will say, yeah, it should have been in a different position, should have done this different. Every goalies think that on every shot, so that's not foreign to the product. That's why you always throw the puck at the net. Nothing bad can happen by throwing the puck at the net. Gallagher knocked down at center ice. That was a nice job to knock the puck down there. I don't think they touched it after they knocked it down, but the ref says they did. D'Olimpio doesn't make that play, though. Oh, unless it put it... Yeah, maybe it put the play off sides. That's it. Jacobson may have been over the blue line when he touched it. Because if it was a high stick, then, ladies and gentlemen, the faceoff would be deep in the Goats zone. So that actually wasn't off sides. Okay, that makes sense because the puck was heading in, and when he knocked it down, it slowed down its entrance over the blue line, and Jacobson had already committed over the blue line. Gallagher kicking it to himself there. Gallagher walking in, pulling the trigger, trying to follow the shot. Gallagher does get his own rebound. Gallagher behind the net, trying to turn, can't do so. Big hit there. Looks like, well, there goes the 5-on-5 hockey, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the minute of it. Hooking is the call now. Let's see who's going to go against now here, against the Goats. Gallagher's hard work there, earning the Bears a power play. I think it might be number 13 for the Goats. Steinberg headed to the sin bin. Let's see if I'm correct. It is Steinberg. Rich Steinberg now into the sin bin. So a power play opportunity coming up here for the Bears. They trail this one 2-1 now. 2 goals by number 8, Tim Drevich. For the Goats. So a big opportunity here for the Bears. Can't keep the puck in at the blue line, though. Rizzo over to Linzo. Linzo, tape to Gallagher. Falling down as a defenseman. Again in the same spot. Gallagher with the drop pass now back to the blue line. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Hit a body in front side of the net there. Oh, couldn't put the brakes on there. Was Gallagher as he went by. Behind the net now. Over for Gallagher. Sending it hard around was Jacobson. Gallagher protecting the puck. Gallagher worked over. Chipped all the way down by number 20. That's Kendrish. Behind the net now, the goaltender. That's Grant leaving it for Rizzo. Rizzo. Along the right wings boards now, that's Linzo. Linzo lost the handle on it, picked up by Rizzo. Rizzo trying to get it down low, bouncing puck. Into the corner now, that's Coughlin, Jack Coughlin. Protecting the puck and sending it down low are the Bears. First on it there are the Goats. Tried to go right up the gut there. Oh, dangerously there. Almost a big turnover there. Winding, shooting on the rolling puck, and that just missed on the waffle side. That was the dangerous one, Tim Drevich. He's looking for the hat trick. Back the other way now with 45 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Carrying the puck in, McGill. McGill can't sidestep the last defenseman. What a nice play there by Pacheco. Nice play there by number 14. Gotta admire number 14. He took some big hits in the first stanza, and he's always right back out there. Pacheco. I apologize to the Pacheco clan if I'm mispronouncing their family name. But if you're a fan of the program, ladies and gentlemen, then you know the broadcaster can truly hardly read. That's true. Let's see here. Is there another penalty coming or not a penalty? Looks like we got a penalty now coming up against the Olympio. So it's going to be another minute and 37 seconds till we see 5-on-5 hockey unless the Bears score. So now the Bears are headed to the 2-man advantage. I did a college girls game, and there was hardly any 5-on-5 hockey, too. I wonder if this is a college thing. 'Cause this is not occurring in high school, I'll tell you. So a 2-man advantage now for the Bears, and they want to talk it over. Timeout called by the Bears coaching staff. I think that's a good time for a timeout. This is a pivotal face-off right here. a pivotal moment in the game for Coast Guard right now as they got a 2-man advantage for 23 seconds. And then they'll have a 1-man advantage if they don't score on the power play for a minute and 37 seconds. After that, if my math is correct, and ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of the program, like Tony Starkett always is. Big announcement, though, here. Coming in the springtime, coming in April at the Groton Community Center or Groton Senior Center. There's a outdoor roller hockey rink there, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to have a youth roller hockey league coming this summer and spring, starting in April. I absolutely cannot wait. It's going to be 10 games, $150 jerseys, playoffs. We're going to have can jam, cornhole. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have music going on every weekend. It is outside in the sunshine, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait for roller hockey, 4-on-4 USA hockey rules with a ball. Ages from 5 to 18. You can go to GrotonParksandRec.com and register your young lady a lad right now. Or you can reach out to me. It's Scotty at SoluBroadcasting.com. I am the league director for the Youth Roller Hockey League for the town of Groton. So I'm very, very excited. They haven't had a Youth Roller Hockey League there in quite some time. They have an adult league there that does very well. And they said they've tried a couple of Youth Roller Hockey Leagues, but, they couldn't get a lot of interest, a lot of people to sign up. And I said, all right, there, Mr. Parks and Rec, hold my beer. We'll have a nice registration, I promise you that. We're going to have a lot of kids playing. I cannot wait for that. So if you got a young lady or lad in the area and they want to play some roller hockey this spring, sign them up. We're going to have a good time down at the Groton rink. All right, speaking of good times here, could be good times for the Bears as they got a 2-man advantage for 18 seconds, but a big face-off win by the Goats, and they send it all the way down. Giving chase there is Previtt behind the net. Keep in mind now the Goats are short 2 men. Nice play by Previtt just to send it into the corner. And just 5 seconds remaining on the 2-man advantage, so a big face-off win by the Goats. And they kill off the first of the 2 penalties. Now, a conventional power play here. A 1-man advantage for 1 minute and 30 seconds with 4 minutes to go in the second period. Back to the blue line. Linzo right off the heel of the stick. Into the corner. The Goats get to it. A 2-on-1 here for the Goats developing. Down the right ring now, Previtt. Previtt got a man cutting to the cooker. Previtt letting the shot go. He scores! Anthony Previtt, short-handed, putting it top shelf where Daddy hides the really good stuff for when the in-laws come over on the holidays. A short-handed goal there, a huge goal for the Goats as Previtt did a real nice job burying the biscuit there. 3-1 now is your score. Oh, my goodness, what a turn of events there. The Bears had a 2-man advantage, lost the face-off in the offensive zone, and then the Goats come right back and score the shorthanded goal a few seconds later. But the Bears are still on the power play here, so they could get it right back. That one went right up into the banners, didn't hit anything, so game on. Big hit there as Seppenwall was sent down by Rizzo. Once again, a bad idea running into Mr. Rizzo, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'll tell you. Not sure what Rizzo's going to be doing for the Coast Guard, but I don't know if the Coast Guard has bouncers. My goodness. That is one strong individual. I'll tell you, he sent a couple of guys that just run into him as like running into a redwood. 55 seconds left to go here in the man advantage. 30 minutes, 28 seconds left to go here in the stands of the Bears. Now trail this one 3-1. Bears have got to find the energy that they had early on in the first period. Right now, got to imagine in between the years, they're a little bit displeased, and that's understandable. Goats doing a good job here today on the road, but the Bears on the power play for another 48 seconds, and now they go to work down low. Behind the net, leaving it there for Getman. Back to the blue line. Nice job by Sullivan getting it back to Getman. Getman, a lot of room, pulling the trigger. That just missed on the wobble side. And all the way out to center. Sullivan couldn't connect there along the boards. Down the right wing there, Ferro. Ferro with a head of steam. Ferro protecting the puck. Ferro trying to get back in front. Does get it through the goal mouth. Nobody home there. What a great penalty kill here for the Goats. They have got to be pleased. A shorthanded goal, and most of the time, Bears have not been able to set up in the offensive zone. Here's Gallagher now through the neutral zone with speed. Gallagher protecting the puck. Gallagher lowering the shoulder. Gallagher taking a chop there to the back of the Achilles. Well, that was a Paul Bunyan-esque like chop there. Well, the refs, for all the penalties they've called here, In the second period, that one they decide not to call. So, okay, well, I guess I'd be a little bit hypocritical if I'm looking for a call there. So, but, if you're a fan of the program, ladies and gentlemen, you tune into a lot of our games, you'll often hear the broadcaster contradict himself. It's an art and a science, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure which one's, comes first. The old chicken or the egg, or the old art and the science. Quick shot right off the face-off. Leno getting the right flipper on it. Now 2:27 left to go now in the second period. The Bears really would like to cut the lead down to 1 before they head to intermission. I'm sure they'd rather, like to get it tied. I'm sure they'd like to get the lead, but, I'm sure right now, if I'm a Bears fan at home, I would sign right now if it was 3-2 at the end of 2. If I'm a Goat fan, I've got to be very pleased with the effort here from the boys in red today thus far, but a long way to go. McPherson along the boards. Pinching in to help out there was Hudson. Getting the puck back out, though. Oh, the Goats down the right wing they go. Nice job to win that puck there by Carmen. Dylan Carmen putting the brakes on in his own zone, trying to go up the boards there for McPherson. And they get it out to center, do the Bears. Now it's sent back in. Behind the net it goes. Going to travel there is Sullivan. Sullivan hounded there by Dodge. Nice job by Sullivan to go back the other way with it. Hard along for Sullivan. Bouncing puck kept in there by the Goats. As the Goats look to go to work down low. Got it back out in front dangerously there. And coming away with it for the Bears was number 9, Dylan Carmen. Down the left wing he goes. First on it there is number 19. That's Lahane. Lahane run into there by a couple of Bears behind the net. Trying to get the puck back in front. Can't do so. Hard around. Chasing it there is Sargent. Nice job there by Orion Sargent to send it down low. Such a cool name, too. Orion. Gotta like that. Parents got to be big fans of the, the old Constellation, I guess. That's really cool. Sending it out now. Nice pay there by McGill. McGill can't corral the puck. Now he tries to chip it to himself. D'Olimpio with a nice play there. Oh, Duncan D'Olimpio made a nice play. Now McGill keeping the legs turning. McGill turning on his skates. McGill run into there by Pacheco. Cleared but not out. Bouncing puck. Away come the Goats now. Lost the handle on it at center ice. Nice job there by Linzo to break it up in the neutral zone. Well, they might have an odd man rush there for a moment. McGill got behind the defense there. McGill with the puck. McGill with 30 seconds to go. McGill got it back to the blue line. Rizzo couldn't get a lot on it. Went off the heel of his stick. And back out to center and away they come now. Down the left wing. Linzo stepping up and taking the puck there from Benito. Linzo sending it up to O'Leary. Leaving it now for Coughlin. Coughlin pulling the trigger. Can of corn there for the netminder Lanu, and there'll be no further play. 3-1 is your score. Just 14 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my cameraman, producer, director, and firstborn, the Lou and Solu. The turtle in the logo, ladies and gentlemen. Lukey Bonner. 14 seconds left to go here. Coast Guard would certainly like to get another shot on goal, but none coming as the Goats got it out to center. Turning and wheeling, letting the shot go. Linzo on net. Mano there didn't want to cover up. Only 1.4 seconds left to go here, but forced to do so there by Gallagher. Well, it's a good job by Gallagher, forcing another faceoff. Perhaps they are pulling the goaltender. Look at that. There goes the goaltender. Grant. Oh, you got to like that. The extra skater out there for the Coast Guard. Well, if you're going to be a Bear, as the great Terry Bradshaw once said, be a Grizzly. No point in leaving the goaltender in now. Right off the face-off, won by the Goats. It's all academic as the buzzer sounds. Your score at the end of 2. The Goats 3, the Bears 1. We will be right back after the Zamboni gets done doing what the Zamboni does. Perfect opportunity for everybody to make themselves a sandwich. Pour yourself a nice cold sarsaparilla. And we'll see you back here in 15 minutes right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Goats 3, Bears 1, end of 2.
trophy won. Mommy said she did great. Yeah, probably. It is. Boy. Sorry, we love it. I know, the ceiling. That's why I want to stand down there. Yeah, it got cold.
Oh my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a nice intermission. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a snack. Oh, I love intermissions, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's time for the third and final chapter of this unwritten story taking place right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Here today at the Dayton Arena, the Coast Guard Academy Bears playing host to the WPI Goats. The Goats leading this affair here right now, 3-1. A couple of goals by number 8, Tim Drevich. We'll see if we can get some more 5-on-5 hockey here, hopefully. Hopefully I'm saying it loud enough that the refs can hear me. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The third and final period here from the Dayton Arena, the home of your Coast Guard Bears. All right, leaning in now, looks like Sargent. Getting the start at center here for the Bears. He's going to be leaning in against Previtt, who had that goal earlier, that shorthanded goal. And that's what has given the Goats a 2-goal lead. Now right off the bat, coming in is Gorman. Gorman down the left wing. Lost the handle on it, picked off there by Steppenwolde. Chance in front, Previtt knocking it down there. Previtt sending it hard around, waiting for it. There's Drevich. Drevich getting it out to center for Steppenwolde. Steppenwolde against Rizzo. Steppenwolde putting the brakes on there. Very good career decision there. He looked up and saw Rizzo and said, you know what, I'll just back off and try and knock the puck away from you over here. Let my stick go at the puck, and I'll keep my body as far away from you as I can. I think that's a very good decision there by number 10, Mr. Steppenwolde. I would have done the same myself. I don't even know if I would have been that close. Puck goes up and out of play. The period just nicely underway. 19 and a half minutes left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. In the third and final stanza, the Goats leading this one 3-1. They've been impressive today. I expect to see some desperation out of the Bears as they come out of the locker room down by 2 on home ice here. It's only natural. If I'm a Goats player, I'm thinking, all right, we got to weather this storm here. The Bears are going to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at us in the first couple of minutes. And the Goats coming away with it now. Drevich down the left wing, putting the brakes on. Drevich sliding it across there for Previtt. Previtt met there. Nice job to take the body, but Previtt staying with it. Good job by Previtt to stay with that puck. Previtt still protecting the puck now at the blue line. Previtt still protecting the puck at the blue line at the dot now, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Grant. And there'll be no further play. 18:51 left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final stanza just nicely underway. Here in New London today, a cold, windy, sunny winter day here in New England. I'd say pretty typical, really. A little bit colder than normal, I guess, but nothing terrible. Pacheco now behind his own net. Sending it hard around, waiting for it there. Steinberg trying to connect now. Here's Benito. Benito walking in. Benito at the dot. Benito pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Grant. Oh, that's a huge save there. I'll tell you what. These Goats go up by 3, and it might be too much of a mountain for the Bears to climb. So that's a huge stop there by Stone Grant, the netminder, number 29, wearing the greatest hockey number in hockey history. Behind the net now, trying to get it back out in front. Losing the handle on it there. Coming away with it is number 13. That's Rich Steinberg. Steinberg trying to connect with Benito. Benito's got a lot of energy. Steinberg sending it out to center now. Sent back in by Benito. Fresh Goats hopping on the ice. Rounding the net like Bobby Orr, coming out the other way with Linzo. Linzo, beautiful pass up the boards. Down the right wing. Carrying the puck in. That was McPherson. McPherson lost the handle on it. Up the right wing boards. Waiting for it there was Joshua Hudson. Hudson dancing on his skates there. Hudson blew out a tire along the boards there. Linzo sending it back in. Hudson back to his feet. Hudson protecting the puck. Hudson hounded there by Ignatiev. Nice job there by Ignatiev to come away with the puck. Andrei Ignatiev. I like when Phil Andre with an EI. Well, there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes and 35 seconds of 5-on-5 hockey. We were thankful to have that much. To the penalty box goes Ethan Zong. And to the power play go the Bears, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the Bears are going to come back here down by 2. Although they got plenty of time, though, but no better time than the present. They get to it. Gallagher leaning in to take the face-off. He's out there with Linzo. It looks like Jacobson, Rizzo, and Getman, the power play unit here for the Bears. Pitching in at the blue line. Can't keep it in. Previtt, we know about his penalty-killing prowess. He's already got a shorthanded goal here today. Previtt tried to get it back in front. Oh, Linzo did a nice job blocking that pass as Zong was cutting to the cooker. Oh, excuse me, I apologize. Drevich was cutting to the cooker. Zong is in the sin bin. Quick shot there by Linzo. That didn't miss by much. Hard off the glass and all the way down. Oh, Linzo got a lot on that one. 1.5 minutes left to go in the man advantage here. For the Goats, Linzo behind his own net. Trying to connect with Gallagher. Gallagher picking up the puck at the red line. Gallagher over the blue line. Thought about the drop pass, protecting it. Gallagher into the corner. He's met there by Ignatiev. Gallagher got it back to Getman. Getman leaving it there. Walking over was Rizzo, letting the shot go. That just was Jacobson, excuse me. Behind the net now, getting it back out in front on a stick of. What a play there by Linzo. Harnessing his inner Diego Maradona as he knocked it down to himself at the blue line. Let the wrist shot go. A big stop there by the netminder, TJ Lanou. And there'll be no further play. Oh, you gotta like the multi-sport skills there of the big fella Frank Linzo as he just got his right leg up. Blocked the outlet pass or dump out by the Goats. Kicked it to himself and got the shot off there. Boy, oh boy. That harkens me back to the greatest sports movie of all time. Back to the blue line. We'll get back to that in a moment. Quick wrist shot, Lanou. Top of the crease there. That was Carmen on the quick wrist shot with the face-off win. The greatest sports movie of all time, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I'm talking about none other than 1980's Victory. Starring Rocky Balboa, Alfred, and Pele, ladies and gentlemen. Alfred Pennyworth, of course. Michael Caine, Sylvester Stallone, and Pele. And Max von Sonderburg, I forgot his name, but the guy who played Ming the Merciless. And Flash. Kept in at the blue line. Flash Gordon letting the wrist shot go off the glove hand there of Lanou. What a nice wrist shot there by Carmen. Away out to center, bouncing puck taken away by the Bears. Bears going defense to offense very quickly. On the power play still for another 30 seconds. Trying to go backdoor. That's read like a fine piece of literature there by Ferro. Ferro trying to get the puck out. Ferro using by any means necessary. Getting the puck out there as he was mauled by Coughlin. Ferro saying, I'll take the mauling as long as I get the puck out. Here's McGill now. McGill with the puck. McGill serpentining at the red line. Stepping to the outside. McGill's got those jets. McGill pulling the trigger. Hit the post. Oh, he rang the dinner bell. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Can a corner there for the netminder Lanou. And there'll be no further play. Victory, of course, ladies and gentlemen, with the soundtrack by Bill Cunty, who wrote the soundtrack for the first 3 Rocky films. Never shows up on anybody's list of greatest sports movies. If you haven't seen Victory and you're listening to me pontificate about it, I'm sure it's available on Netflix or Amazon. In my opinion, the greatest sports movie ever made. And here's a chance now for the Bears. Just the setting and the story of the movie is insane when you think about it. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but if you have the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, I highly recommend it. In the corner now, going to get it. That's Pacheco. Hard around. Coach trying to get the puck out. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Pacheco with the puck. Pacheco sidestepping the check there by Sargent. Sargent getting a big chunk there. Pacheco as he dumps the puck in. I don't know what number 14 Pacheco did to anybody on the Coast Guard, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe he put something on social media last night or something, but they have got something for number 14. He's taking his lumps here today, boy, I'll tell you. Well, he's wearing Steve Grogan's old number, though, so that pleases the broadcaster. Face-off won by the Goats. Pacheco pinching in to keep it in down low. Turning, wheeling, shooting. They score! I'm not sure if the Goats know who's going to get credit with the goal there. It might be Dodge. I believe he turned and wheeled it, but not sure if it was deflected on the way in. They're doing rock, paper, scissors to see who gets the goal. So we'll see who leads the locomotive here. It's going to go to Dodge. How about that? You got to like that between Watkins and Dodge. Dodge is going to get credit with it, as according to Watkins' body language, he pointed right at him. Now, that play was caused there by number 14, Brian Pacheco, keeping the puck in at the blue line. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, a big goal there for the Goats. They extend the lead now. 4-1 is your score. Along the boards now, the Bears. Now the hill's gotten a little bit steeper to climb, a little bit more snow. Uphill both ways. And they don't have any shoes. That was always the story as Bill Cosby told it. Well, my parents always talked about walking to school. They never had any shoes. 14:40 left to go here in the third and final stanza. 4-1 now. The Goats extending the lead. I believe it was the late offsides was the reason for the call. It was. There's Getman now. Getman, Gallagher, Jacobson, Linzo, and Rizzo. Those are your 5 Bears out on the ice. And they are tasked with getting the lead back. Big hit there along the boards by Getman. Getman getting to the cooker. Here's Linzo now. Can't corral it. Turning, wheeling, shooting. Closing the wickets there is Lanoux. And a big stop there by the netminder, TJ Lanoux. Oh, the Bears throwing everything at the kitchen sink now at them. You're always susceptible to letting up a goal right after you score, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly why Barry Trotz sends out the Sasikas, Clutterbuck, and Martin line right after the Islanders score. It's just human nature. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. The linesman not tolerating it. Linesman doing a nice job taking command of the situation. Now the ref coming over to help out. The ref saying, "You don't want to give me anybody any penalties, do you? Because I'll make this a 5-on-4. Don't you dare tell me. I'll do it." And we know he's telling the truth. Chipped in now, poured down. A big hit there by McGill. Lays the lumber into number 19, Lahane. Who's that on? McGill. Lahane poured it to himself. McGill ran into him. And Lahane's getting the penalty? Wow. Oh, he gave. Okay. I see what he said. He gave him the penalty for closing his hand on the puck. Okay. That's legit. All right, to the power play go the Bears now. So closing the hand on the puck is the call there against Lahane. Now he did pour it down, and I guess he closed it and dropped it to himself there. And took a big hit to boot, so he got a penalty and a big hit. So not an effective play there for Lahane. So an opportunity here for the Bears yet again on the power play. This one I'm not going to complain about. And the fans at home with a big sigh of relief. A little bit of give and go now, walking out the boards. Jacobson letting the shot go. Rebound coming right back out. They score! Oh, my! Connor Gallagher followed up his own rebound. A power play goal for the Bears. Just what the doctor ordered as they close the lead now. 4-2 is your score. A huge goal there by Gallagher and the Bears. As they got the puck down low, a couple of rebounds. Boy, I'll tell you, you really got to own your goals here against TJ Lanoux. He made 2 saves point blank, but the third one, as Gallagher would not give up on the play, followed his shot, which is always what you teach the young ladies and lads. Follow your shot, follow your shot, follow your shot. And that's just what Gallagher did right there, and the Bears now are back within 2. McGill over the blue line. McGill chipping it ahead. McGill into the corner now. McGill getting it back out in front of the man cutting to the cooker. That was O'Leary. In the corner now. Goats coming away with it. Goats trying to get it out to center. That's intercepted there. Nice play there. Along the boards to keep it in by Carmen now. Side of the net. Bears looking to get it back out in front. The Bears now with a lot better of play here in the last few minutes since it became 4-1. Here's a chance now out front. Letting the shot go. They hit a body out high. Tatosian getting in the way there. The shot by Coughlin. Oh, the Bears have certainly woken up here, ladies and gentlemen. They are awake from their hibernation. What a terrible dad joke that was. Sent all the way down, now going to get it is Sullivan. Sullivan with the puck there. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Cross ice pass by the Goats. Drevich trying to sidestep the big hit there, laying the lumber into him. Carmen. That is exactly how you take away the real estate from somebody trying to push the puck past you and go get it. Down the right wing now, protecting his Previtt. Previtt circling the wagons. Previtt looking. Got a man coming off the boards. He gives it to him. That's Pacheco. Pacheco can't sidestep the check there. Nice play there by Sullivan. Sullivan's had a good game. Behind the net there, the ref getting a chunk of it. Pacheco sent down flying and back the other way now. Here comes Getman. Getman with a rolling puck and a head of steam over the blue line. Getman leaving it for Jacobson. Jacobson letting the shot go. Rolled up on Lanu. They jab at it. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. Nothing foreign to the product there, though, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody thought they were on their way to the bowling alley on the way here today. Nice stop there again by the netminder, TJ Lanu. 12:06 left to go here in the affair. The Goats leading this one 4-2. Gallagher leaning in to take the draw. He just got the goal moments ago to close it to a 2-goal lead. A 2-goal deficit, I guess, if he got the goal. Either way, Goats lead by 2. Rizzo sending it back out to center. Sent back in by the Goats. Delayed offsides. Now they regain the blue line. 11:45 left to go here in the affair. Nice hit there along the boards. Getman laying the lumber into him there. Sends Watkins flying. Here's Linzo now. Linzo chipping it to himself. Linzo getting the Jets going across the blue line. Pulling the trigger underneath the arm of the netminder Leno. And there'll be no further play. Oh, that went right in the old space there on the jersey where the armpit is connected to the old thorax as we were designed to do. And the goaltender closing that spot. Oh, that's not an easy save there, ladies. That's a tough spot to make a save. So many times you'll feel your jersey get a piece of it, and it ends up in the back of the net. Clearly the netminder Leno closed up the armpit there. I've let up a lot of goals right under my waffle armpit, I can tell you. That might be my worst area. Zong letting the quick shot go. Big stop, rebound. Swiping at it is the netminder Grant, looking like a hungry hippo. Chasing after that last wayward marble. Oh, what a dazzling play there by number 29 in white, the goaltender Stone Grant. He had a little trouble holding on to the rebound, and as it got away from him, he just was like, well, I got to get this out of here some way, somehow. Oh, you got to love that. Picking up the puck now, Lahane run into there by O'Leary. Protecting the puck off the Goats. Now they do get it out to center. O'Leary giving chase there. Linzo looking for the call. None coming, Mr. Linzo, sorry. We've had enough of those. Back the other way now, Rizzo looking like a bull in a china closet. Rizzo not going east and west, just north and south. Sam going right at your entire team. Get in my way if you want to. And in the corner it goes now. They're mucking. They're doing their homework in there. They're digging. Bears trying to come away with it. The Goats come over. Good puck support there. And away come the Goats through the neutral zone with a head of steam. That's Mahoney. Mahoney at the dot. Mahoney pulling the trigger. Waffle stop there by Grant. In the corner, Mahoney. Mahoney doing a nice job protecting the puck there against McPherson. Along the boards now. Here come the Bears coming out with it. Back the other way now, McGill hounded from behind, keeping the puck on his stick though. McGill over the blue line. McGill trying to walk right through the entire team. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job to keep it in there by Sullivan, but away come the Goats now. Drevich hounded from behind by Gallagher. Got the shot off. Big stop there by Grant. And there'll be no further play. I don't think it's a penalty. I think the net just may have come off its protected moorings. Oh, you gotta love the back-checking effort there of Connor Gallagher. Number 8 in your scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. Came flying out of nowhere to break up that play. Get just enough of Drevich there as he was pounding in on the goaltender. Good call, or non-call by the officials there, as Gallagher got a chunk of him. Dangerously in front of the Bears net there, Getman sending it hard around, hit the back of the net, picked up there by Sullivan. Sullivan did get it out to center. The Goats recover there. Here's Ferro now. Ferro at the red line. Ferro stepping into him there, laying the lumber is Getman. Oh, he had him lined up there for about 3 or 4 strides. Getman was like, please cut to the inside, please cut to the inside. Please. Oh, thank you. He got a big chunk of him there. Lost his mitt, Ferro. You see it there, a lot of mucking going on again along the boards. Coast Guard trying to come out with it. Tetriazian had to get around the glove, letting the shot go, doesn't get through. Bouncing puck picked up now by the Coast Guard, circling the wagons and coming away with it. Jacobson couldn't get it out though. No harm, no foul as the Coast Guard retain possession. Here's Strand now. Strand down the right wing, hounded there by Watkins. Following it is Getman. Gentman sending it hard around into the corner. It goes now. Nice job there by Dodge to protect the puck, but the Bears first on it there. Big hit there. Tetriosian got a big chunk behind the net there. Rizzo laying the lumber into the young lad there. And I don't know if that's going to be a penalty. That might be a penalty. Yeah, I think Rizzo's going to have to go for that one. I think it was Dodge who ran into Rizzo. Roughing is the call there. No, it's going to be against Tetriosian. Wow, okay. So Rizzo not called for the big hit. I thought that's why the ref's arm was in the air, but it's going to be a power play for the Bears. Behind the play, there was a little roughing going on, so Tetriosian headed to the sin bin now. A big power play. The Bears win the face-off. Back to Gallagher. Winding, shooting, deflected in front. Doesn't get through. On the boards now, Bears pinching in down low. That's Rizzo. Got it down low, but nobody home. Picking up there, D'Olimpio. D'Olimpio got it out to center. There's Linzo now. Linzo circling the wagons. Linzo protecting the puck. Linzo stepping to the outside. Linzo leaving it there. That's Getman. Getman to Linzo. Linzo got a man. Jacobson cutting to the crook. Linzo trying for the wraparound. Couldn't complete the play there. As Pettit did a nice job to come over. There's Dodge. Dodge killing precious time here over the blue line. Dodge winding, shooting, shorthanded. Loved that in midair by Grant. 7:50 left to go in the affair. A minute 20 left to go on the all-important power play here for the Bears. Away comes McGill. McGill down the right wing. McGill trying to sidestep the defenseman. Left the puck walking in at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Rebound. They'll be done as it's gobbled up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving by the netminder Leno. And there'll be no further play. Oh, my goodness. The Bears really knocking on the door here, trying to make this a one-goal game. And the Goats are hanging on. 7:44 left to go in the affair. A minute 6 left to go in the man advantage here. The penalty to Tetriosian. In the sin bin for playing the game too roughly. With the puck now, Ignatiev. Ignatiev got it out to center. Sullivan. Sullivan leaving it along the boards there for Coughlin. Coughlin down the left wing. Jack Coughlin putting the brakes on. Coughlin trying to get it back out in front. Red like a fine piece of literature. Here comes Drevich now. Drevich stepping to the outside. Drevich protecting the puck, walking and letting the shot go. And a big stop there by the netminder Grant. And there'll be no further play. Oh, my goodness. What a burst of speed there. Tim Drevich cut to the outside, lowered the shoulder, and got the shot off. But the netminder up to the task as he has been all season long. Stone Grant. A very big stop there. There's Drevitz again. Drevitz now saying, I'm just going to kill the penalty myself. Taking it all the way down and sending it all the way down. Deep into the Bear zone. As the clock does what clocks do to everybody and everything, except for Tom Brady, of course. I heard a rumor that this might be his last year. Oh, man, I would be so mad. I'd be so mad at him. Be more mad at him if this was his last year than for leaving New England. He said, I'm going to play until I suck. When I suck, I'll quit. That's what he said when he was like 30 years old. When I suck, I'll quit. Got to keep your word, Tommy. Nobody wants you to quit. Nobody. Not even Jet fans. Well, maybe Jet fans. Behind the net now, picking up the puck, Ignatiev. Ignatiev to Watkins. Watkins, nice pass up ahead now, walking in, trying to run the gauntlet there. That was Zhang. Zhang has a labor lumber into him there by Sullivan. Now the Bears starting to pick up the physical part of the game. They trail by 2. The power play's over. 6:10 left to go here. 6:20, excuse me. Kicked in at the blue line. Nice job there by Ignatiev. Chipped ahead. Ferro. Ferro chased down there by Sargent. Sargent into the corner with Ferro. Cleared and out to the center it goes. Big hit there. No, the immovable object ran into the irresistible force as Hudson got together there with Zhang. Both players spring right back up to their feet. You got to like that. Protecting the puck now, Linzo. Linzo got it out to center, sending it back in. Under 6 minutes to go here in the affair. The Goats 4, the Bears 2. Gallagher. Benito coming over, getting a big chunk of Gallagher. Ferro stepping up at the red line. Ferro's had a very good game. Here's Jacobson now. Jacobson has his pocket picked and sent back out to center, that time by Lehane. Bears can't get through the neutral zone here as the Goats doing a real nice job clogging up the neutral zone. Ferro protecting the puck. Behind the net it goes now. Gallagher trying to get it back in front. Can't do so. It's picked off there by Steinberg. Steinberg lost the handle on the puck there for the wraparound. Oh, we got a delayed penalty coming up. Tripping is the call. Is it going to be against Gallagher? Gallagher pleading his case there, but the ref not hearing him. He gives him a sentence of 2 minutes. On the penalty, 5:17 left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. In the affair, so a very big penalty there. As Gallagher gets 2 minutes for tripping in the offensive zone. So now the Goats are going to the power play. If they bury the biscuit here. Oh, wait a minute. There's not a power play. I apologize. Now they put up 2 minutes on the Goats. So it's tripping against Gallagher, and I think it's roughing against the Goat player. So is it going to be 4-on-4 or 5-on-5? We'll wait and see here. With the ref rules, I see 4 Goats. I see 4 Bears, excuse me. I see 4 Bears, and I see 4 Goats. All right, so it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. All right, so it's not a power play. Interesting. All right, so 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. There's only 5:10 to go in the game. Lugging the puck through the neutral zone, that's Farrell. Farrell can't sidestep the defenseman. Linzo getting a big chunk of him there. Backpedaling in their own blue line, Lahane. Lahane sending it up to Drevich. Drevich lost the handle on it. Bears recover. Here's Linzo now. Linzo with the puck over his own blue line. Taking his time now. Sending it in. Went off the heel of his stick, but effective nonetheless because it ended up behind the goal. If the puck gets behind the other team's goal line, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't matter if it goes at 100 miles an hour or it's flubbed off the end of a stick like it was right there. Behind the goal line, it's behind the goal line. Looks like it's going to be icing here. Icing is the call there, as you heard all the off-ice officials call it simultaneously. 4:34 left to go here in the affair. 4-2, the Goats are leading it. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope everybody's enjoying their nice winter day, and I believe that the Rams and Buccaneers have kicked off now, just about. And Tampa Bay. I'll take the Bucs, ladies and gentlemen. Until Tom Brady's not playing, don't ever bet against Tom Brady. The Rams do look good, though. How about Cincinnati? And San Francisco. Cross-ice pass now. Sullivan letting the shot go. Didn't get through. Nice job there by Lahane to get out in the shooting lane. In the corner now, sending it back out. Here's Drevich. Drevich can't sidestep the check there. Perfectly timed poke check there by Carmen. 4-on-4 for another 50 seconds. Exactly 4 minutes to go in the affair. Goats protecting the puck behind the net. Goats happy to just keep it away from the Bears right here. Let the clock keep ticking away on the Bears. If I'm the Goats, though, I want to get this puck out of the zone. Enough passing in my own zone. Get over the red line and get it deep. That's what could happen there. Too many passes in your own zone. Now here's McGill walking in. Is it a high stick? They say no, because it was the Goats that knocked it down with a high stick. Are they saying it was offsides? That's the only logical call there, so I guess it was offsides. All right, I didn't see it as offsides, but there's a lot of things I don't see and a lot of things I think I do see. Well, once again, though, I blame college. All right, face-off just outside the Goat zone. They win the draw, sending it hard around. The Goats coming away with it now, trying to get over the red line. They do. Steppenwolde. Steppenwolde putting the brakes on, setting it towards the netminder. Grant just steering it aside. And now we got a tripping call coming. I mean, this is getting ridiculous now. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I mean, come on. I mean, are we watching tennis or are we watching hockey? I mean, let the boys play a little bit. Sorry. Enough is enough already. Sullivan to the sin bin for tripping. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 for 10 seconds, and then it'll be a 5-on-4 for 1:50 for the Goats. It's literally been less than half the game, 5-on-5. Face-off won by the Goats now. Watkins sending it down low, cross-ice pass. Ferro on it there. Ferro pulling the trigger, short side. Nice job there by the netminder Grant not to leave his post. 3:15 left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so mad at myself right now. I missed the 3:16. 1:48 left to go in the man advantage for the Goats. And they're 3 minutes and 15 seconds away from taking 2 points on the road here in New London tonight. Goats have played a very solid game. The Bears have not played poorly by any stretch of the imagination. The effort's been there. Goaltending's been there. The hitting has been there. And the Goats just a little bit better so far today. It's all right. These things happen. Chipping it away now. That's Watkins. Watkins can't get over the blue line. Another penalty against the Bears. And I'm not even saying it because it's against the Bears, but another penalty? The coaching staff of the Bears has had it, and he's right. Gallagher to the sin bin again. Cross-checking is the call. I mean, this is literally sickening. This is literally sickening. This is what USA Hockey has done to this game. This is what they want. And I'm not just saying that because it's the Bears who are 2 men short. There's been too many penalties all over the map today. And now I think Rizzo's being asked to leave the game. Rizzo must have had a couple of choice words for the ref there, I guess. And now he's headed to the sin bin. It's not going to matter. It's a 5-on-3 anyway, so a good time for Rizzo to mouth off. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt his team to mouth off now. I mean, it was enough a long time ago. There's Linzo now. Linzo down 2 men and down 2 goals. Not a good opportunity here for the Bears. Sidestepping the big hit there by Ferro. Behind the net now. Bears along the boards trying to get the puck back in front. Can't do so. Linzo now going to get the puck. Linzo turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Leno making the stop there. Oh, the Bears with only 3 skaters out there making things happen. Stepping to the outside now. That's Zong Zong. Cross ice pass, walking in, letting the shot go. They score! Matt Dodge buries the biscuit there for the Goats. With just 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to go here in the affair. That just might do it. The hill might be a little bit too steep to climb now for the Bears. And Lord knows if they'll get a 5-on-5 opportunity to do so anyway. Well, I mean, I don't blame the refs. Let me make this very, very clear. I don't blame the refs that the Bears are losing 5-2. Because sometimes, you ever walk in the locker room after your son's or daughter's game and they lost 10-1, and then there's that one dad or mom that came in. The refs are terrible. It's their fault. We lost again. Like, guy, we got our lunches handed to us. It was 10-1. The refs had nothing to do with it. They didn't help, but But this one, I'm not saying the Bears have lost or the Goats have won the game because of the officiating. I'm just saying the lack of 5-on-5 is the issue. Not the fact that the Goats have a 5-on-3 right now. So please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not being a complete homer about things. Or a Marge. Or a Bart. Or a Lisa. Or a little baby Simpson. So now it's going to take 20 minutes to figure out what to do with all these penalties. So 2:22 left to go here, so I think it's still a 5-on-3 because of the extra penalty that Rizzo took. Yeah, so it's still a 5-on-3 here for the Goats. So I believe 50 more seconds. Carrying the puck in now, Mahoney. Mahoney stepping to the outside. Mahoney trying to get it down low. Nice job there by Carmen to get in the way. McGill can't chip it out to center. Keeping it in now, back and forth there. Give and go with the Olympio. Just missed. Here's the Olympio now. The Olympio sliding the puck over. Good puck movement here by the Goats. Oh, one of the Bears lost his wand. He went to go get it. Otherwise, it'd be a 2.5-man advantage. It'd be a 5-on-2.5. Benito's had a good game. Benito sending it down low. A little bit of give and go now. Fresh legs coming off the box there. Or out of the bench, excuse me. Still a 5-on-3 for 11 seconds. Who could keep up anymore? A minute 35 left to go here. The Goats leading this one by 3, and they got a 2-man advantage for another 20 seconds. Oh, no, another 3 seconds. I apologize. So Gallagher hops back on the ice. That's a 5-on-4 now. It's all academic with a minute 20 to go here, barring any sort of miracle here for the Coast Guard. The Goats are going to come away with 2 points. And please don't misunderstand. The Goats deserve the win here today. They played very well. Big hit there along the boards. And one of the Goat players slow to get up. Good to see him get back to his feet there. Back the other way now. Saved by Grant. I was just making sure that number 19 got back to his feet there. Lahane walking in now, trying to pull the trigger. Can't do so. Gallagher back the other way now. 5-on-5 hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy it. for the last minute of the period. Gallagher walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by the netminder Leno, and there'll be no further play. Somebody's wand is shattered over there. I think that's Sullivan. Well, for the cost of that wand there, ladies and gentlemen, you can sign your kid up for roller hockey and still have money to take him to lunch. 45 seconds left to go here. 5-2 is the score. The Goats are going to get the 2 points here today. Trying to break out of their own zone. Linzo not allowing it to happen. Linzo with 35 seconds to go here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. We really appreciate it. We, again, forgive us for the technical difficulties in the first period. And we hope to see you soon. I'm not sure exactly when our next Coast Guard game is going to be because the schedule's a little bit fluid. We'll do our best to get here, and we hope to be with the Coast Guard long-term, ladies and gentlemen, for the future next year. We live right in Niantic, so easy for us to get to this rink. This is the closest rink to us, so I'd love to come here. Well, it's not going to be the Coast Guard's day today. It's going to be the Goats who come into New London and go home with 2 points. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen, as the Goats head over to their goaltender, your Solu, top dog of the affair, is going to be number 14, Brian Pacheco. That young lad took a beating and just kept getting right back up and was the heart and soul of this organization as broadcast his opinion here today. So for my cameraman, Lukey, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your final, once again, the Goats 5 and the Bears 2. Enjoy the rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen, and go Tom Brady, go. Good night, everybody. Have a great rest of what's left of your weekend and a nice week, too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, the Goats 5 and the Bears 2. Have a great night.